Welcome back to the second part, children. Now, the next point, that is the growth of mass nationalism. During the First World War, the government increased taxes on individual incomes and business profit, increased military expenditure, and the demands for war supplies led to a sharp rise in prices, which created great difficulties for the common people. The advent of Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhiji arrived in India in 1907 from South Africa and spent his first year traveling throughout the country, understanding the people, their needs, and the overall situation. The Rowlatt Satyagraha. In 1919, Gandhiji gave a call for Satyagraha against the Rowlatt Act passed by the British, which had curbed the fundamental rights such as the freedom of expression and strengthened police powers. Gandhiji asked the Indian people to observe 6th April 1919 as a day of non-violent opposition to this act. The Rowlatt Satyagraha turned out to be the first all India struggle against the British government. The Jallianwala Bagh atrocities inflicted by General Dyer in Amritsar on Baisakhi were a part of this repression. Rabindranath Tagore expressed the pain and anger of the country by renouncing his knighthood. Khilafat agitation and the non-cooperation movement. In 1920, British imposed a harsh treaty on the Turkish Sultan or Khalifa. The Ali brothers, Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali, wished to initiate a full-fledged non-cooperation movement. Gandhiji supported their call. The happenings of 1922 to 1929. Gandhiji was against a violent movement. He abruptly called off the non-cooperative movement in February 1922 when a crowd of peasants set fire to a police station in Chauri Chaura. Two important developments of the mid-1920s were: the first one is the formation of Rashtriya Swayamsevaka Sangha, which is famously known as RSS, which was a Hindu organization, and the second one, the formation of Communist Party of India. Okay, children, let us to continue in next part. Good day.